Welcome to Text2Them. In this video, we're going to cover how to manage users or employees that you've authorized to be on your system. On the control panel, we're going to go to Manage Users. And we're going to go to Add User right here on this blue bar. This is how you set up a new user. First name, middle name, last name, job title. Again, this gender, if that's something that you keep track of. Department. Here you will assign the user to a department. You could check one department or you could check multiple departments. Internal contact, external contacts. What this means is your user in the system only allowed to have internal office communication, or does the user communicate with outside contacts, meaning customers or clients? Message forwarding, you can turn this off or on, and you can determine whether or not the user can receive messages when they're not in the office. Message display name is very important. You're only allowed 8 characters in this field. The reason for this is that this is the name that's displayed on your text message. If you put a name in there that's, for instance, 20 or 30 characters long, those characters would come from your allowable characters in your message. So that's why we only allow this to be an 8-character field. Next we go to contact information. Click the drop-down menu. The contact information in this case is a mobile number. It can be an email. You put in the phone number and drop down for the carrier. If you don't know who the carrier is, again, click this red bar and we will look up the carrier for you. If it's a mobile number, then you want to click Can Receive SMS Messages, and also you want to click this as the primary for a mobile number. Next, this contact is active or inactive. If the employee is no longer an employee of the company, for instance, or for some other reason you want to deactivate the account, you just change this to inactive. Here we can add postal information, mailing address. We can put an address here, billing address, city, state, country, zip code. Now these are the login credentials. This is very important. There are 2 types of login credentials. The person can be a user on the system, which does not have any admin responsibility, or it can be a client admin. The owner of the company or the IT manager would have to be the client admin, and you could assign other people to have admin responsibilities, or just a user. The name, this is the login name. Password, confirm the password. Select picture if you want a picture displayed. And this is another important field, skip IP policy. If you skip IP policy, that means that this person can log on from any computer. If you don't skip the IP policy, that means you will then need to assign an IP address for the computer this person is allowed to sign in on, and the person's description for that. So it could be your computer IP address and the person's name here. In most cases, you'll probably want to just skip the IP policy, which gives them the ability to log on any computer as well as their cell phone. Now that is how you add a new user. For existing users or employees, there's a list here of those employees. This list contains name, username, display name, message count, number of messages in, number of messages out, user type, client admin, or just a user. Department. This field here tells you when's the last time this person logged on, when's the last time they logged out, and you can see how long the person was on the system. The login as a client admin, you have the ability to log in as a user to look at that user's file. Again, this is specifically for client admin. You can go in and edit the user information. This is the IP. This is the IP security information. So if you click on this, and if you want to change how you have this person set up to skip IP policy, you can change that to limit the person to 1 or 2 computers. And this is the change password information. So in the event that the user loses its password, the client admin can come in and assign a new password. The last screen we're going to show you regarding the users is Users Online. This gives you the ability to see which users online at any given time. So for the IT department, you can see there are no users online, the number of users that are offline, and this is how you assign new users and manage existing users.